Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then click on the subscribe button because you will find my videos interesting and intriguing. Don't forget to like and also share your thoughts on what you think about this video at the end. With that said, let's get into today's video. Now, I want us to talk about celebrities and anyone that has a lot of influence because of their huge platforms and how like everything they do, post and say has an influence on the community and their fans at large. Now, ever since October 7th, we have seen quite a number of celebrities talking about what's happening in Gaza. Some have chosen to be silent on the matter, and some have said, done, and posted shocking things concerning what is happening between Israel and Palestine. This video is no different because one of the celebrities, who is commonly known as Beyonce, a US singer, gets slammed for Renaissance film screening in Israel amid Gaza war. Not only has she not spoken out about Palestine, but now she's actively putting money in the pockets of people that are unaliving Palestinians. This is really an interesting video, so check out these videos I have compiled for you guys as people express how they feel about this. Here are the videos.
Queen Bee is facing backlash from the Beehive. Beyonce is being criticized for screening her Renaissance concert film in Israel. This during the conflict in Gaza that's happening just a few hours away, where Israeli strikes are killing Palestinians. Known for advocating civil rights and female empowerment, fans are now questioning her silence on the conflict. Even the diehard Beehive fans are calling her out and voicing their disappointment. Others say it's not her job to speak out. She's an entertainer, not an expert. Taylor Swift has also faced backlash for screening her Eras Tour film in Israel, and her continued silence is also being questioned. And then there are stars like Selena Gomez who have spoken up but have been criticized for taking a neutral stance. She posted this last month. So this begs the question, should celebrities weigh in on the situation in Gaza? Well, fans are split. Some argue that anyone with a platform should speak up and raise awareness, while others say that they don't have the right qualifications to do so and shouldn't, essentially saying that celebrities should just stick to what they know. What do you think? Should fans push for statements from their favorite celebrities, or should our focus and energy be directed in other ways? Let me know your thoughts.
Israel celebrating Beyonce's new movie. I think it's safe to say that Beyonce does not care about Palestine. All I'm saying is it's a little weird to be a Beyonce fan knowing this information. A little weird. Beyonce did cancel a show in 2015 in support of Palestine, but now we're watching her show her movie and eventually do a concert over there right after that. Beyonce is a billionaire. She does not care about her fans. She does not care about you. She does not care about me. She does not care about Palestine. She cares about money. We are going to start seeing videos of Taylor Swift fans celebrating the Eras Tour in Israel with their little Israel flags. Be aware that Taylor Swift is still releasing music, but still cannot release a statement on Palestine. So it's the same with her too. Don't be surprised.
I hate to be the one to tell you guys that Beyonce is not going to speak up for Palestine. I don't think the average person can actually compute the amount of wealth that she has. And I don't think the average person actually understands how connected somebody with her means is. More than likely, Beyonce is partnered and sponsored by a lot of these big companies that are pro-Israel. She most likely cannot actually speak up for Palestine, which I don't see as an excuse. I think that Beyonce unfortunately has so much power that her just denouncing what's happening and what Israel is doing could completely change a lot of people's minds and really influence the situation. There is no such thing as an ethical billionaire. Obviously, I don't know Beyonce personally, and I'm not speaking about her personal moral code. I just don't want y'all to be heartbroken if she doesn't speak out, because I don't think she will.
I just saw a video of a Palestinian guy in Gaza saying that the worst part are not even the bombs anymore. It is walking through the street and hearing people scream from under the rubble for help and not being able to help them. It is, however, these people who are trying to convince you that they are the victim and that you cannot break their soul. They're dancing and waving their little apartheid flag while just a couple of miles away from them, people are being murdered in the name of this flag and in the name of these people. I really don't want to waste my time on here and analyze why this entire society is so deranged and how this political ideology was successful in completely indoctrinating them and making them lose all humanity. But honestly, if you think about it, a free Palestine would maybe give these people their humanity back. Make them realize that they've created a culture of hate, violence, and supremacy that will destroy them.
As a fan of Beyonce's, I'm very disappointed. I feel like she has the opportunity to speak up about what's going on in the world, but she's not, because she wants to save face and make her money. I believe that this is unacceptable. Absolutely. She could have not shown her film in Israel and standing with Palestine or Palestinian people, and people would have had so much respect for her. I mean, a great example is her sister Solange. Solange posted up on her story about supporting Palestinian people and what's going on in Palestine. So I know she could do the same thing too. I know that she knows what's going on in the world because her sister posted up about what's going on in Palestine in her story. So of course she knows what's going on in the world. She just want to make money. And it's crazy that money is more important to her than her morals and her character. I went to go see her back in July, and I was absolutely proud of her because of her performance and her capability to sing. Like, it was amazing. But right now, this is a turn off for me. For real. Beyonce, please speak up and do better, because I know you can. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on everything. Peace.
Beyonce is on the chopping blocks for not speaking up about what's going on in Palestine. Let's talk about it. So I've seen numerous celebrities reposting the horrifying events going on in Palestine. And I've also seen them hashtagging Free Palestine. But my question is, where is the action in that? Anybody can repost. Anybody can hashtag Free Palestine. But what is it doing for the cause? To me, I feel it's just as equivalent to keeping silent. I feel a more impactful approach is to use your voice. Your voice is such a powerful tool. You can get emotion across. You can show your pain. You can show your anger. That is the best way to persuade and show people the devastating acts that's going on in Palestine, for them to hear it from yourself.
Beyonce just made $570 million on her Renaissance tour. She also admitted to being online and watching people say really nasty things about her daughter, and that's what motivated her daughter to dance harder, which means she monitors what her fans say and what they request. So it's safe to assume that she's also seen everybody ask why she's still screening in Tel Aviv, Israel, her movie. I know it's hard, but it's time to start deplatforming these Zionists. Don't give her any more of your money.
So I made a comment on a video talking about how Beyonce, basically I said there doesn't need to be 10,000 videos made about how Beyonce hasn't spoken up in support of Palestine. And a lot of people took that to mean that I don't think that we should call out celebrities. I never said that. I feel like anybody is susceptible to being called out. As you should. You're a person with a platform. You have a lot of influence in the community. I definitely think that you should speak up. But if she chooses not to, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the movement. It's not the end all be all. There are things that we still can do. And I know a lot of people are feeling helpless and hopeless, like they don't have anything else that we can do. Listen, I live in a red city in a red state. I totally get it. But at the end of the day, that ain't gonna stop me. Beyonce not saying nothing gonna stop me. Nothing is. So what I'm gonna do is listen to Palestinian voices, and that was my whole thing.
BDS is saying that Taylor Swift and Beyonce need to distance themselves from screening their movies in Tel Aviv. Will this happen? Probably not, but I do feel that Beyonce and Taylor Swift need to say something because they have been used as figureheads by Israel for weeks now. If I'm Beyonce and Israelis are singing my song, Break My Soul, as they break the souls of Palestinians far and wide, I will come out and say something. If I'm Taylor Swift and the Israeli government is using my name in tweets to garner support, I would come out and say something.
Newton and this art as well. So I just don't understand how both can portray the Black Panthers in their hearts but not really stand on what they believe in. Not only did the Black Panther Party condemn Zionism, they also released 3 statements in support of Palestinian liberation. Huey P. Newton gave the first statement in 1970. Just to add context, that shows how long the Palestinian people have been fighting liberation for over 75 years. Now, the statement reads, as I quote, "We support the Palestinian just struggle for the liberation 100%. We'll go on doing this, and we would like for all to make the world in which all people can live, because a true activist knows that Black liberation is directly tied to Palestinian liberation. Even to this day, Beyonce holds up the Black Panther fist after performing Black Parade. But the question is, does she really embody the foundation of Black Panther Party? Because her silence on what's happening in Palestine reads as performative activism. Now, the singer's concert film will be shown in selected cinemas in Israel despite criticism from fans and activists due to Israel's ongoing war in Gaza, which has unalived almost 15,000 Palestinians since 7 October. Now, the US singing sensation Beyonce is facing criticism from fans and pro-Palestinian activists for screening her Renaissance concert film in Israel amid the country's brutal military campaign in Gaza. Renaissance, a film by Beyonce, which already started screening globally beginning on 1st December, including in Israel, details the making of her record-breaking 2022 album and subsequent stadium tour, which happened earlier this year. The film also includes behind-the-scenes footage as well as appearances from her family and other well-known musicians, but its release comes amid Israel's indiscriminate B of Gaza, which has unalived nearly 15,000 Palestinians, most of them women and children. Thousands more are feared trapped under rubble, which the World Health Organization has warned diseases could unalive many more Gazans if the dire health system is not urgently repaired. Now, many fans have condemned Beyonce for not pulling the film from Israeli cinemas, with some saying they will boycott the screenings or cancel previously purchased tickets. Now, one user on X, formerly Twitter, said, "I'm genuinely so disappointed that Beyonce could do this to Palestinians and decided to still move forward with releasing her film in Israel." Another user urged, "Pull Renaissance film out of Israel. Beyonce, you see us, you hear us, you will be successful either way. So just do it because it's the right thing to do." Many have also expressed surprise that Renaissance will be screened in Israel after she cancelled 2 concerts in the country in 2016 following a campaign by the Boycott, Divestment and Sanctions BDS group. Now, fellow pop star Taylor Swift also screened her concert film, The Eras Tour, at Israeli cinemas last month, receiving a similar backlash for the move. We've finally come to the end of the video. Please feel free to share your own thoughts on what you think about this video. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video as I bring you another interesting video. From me, it's a bye-bye.